How be everything? Nice one. So you've been away for how long? Since the last time you came here?
Like 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
No, I think it's a year and a half. A year and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. How has the journey been since you left?
Beautiful.
It's been beautiful, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
I don't know what is happening to the... Okay, hold on. 1 second. The devil is a liar. He's a liar. You said it's what? It's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Perfect. Guys, give me a second, okay? Chewa has touched the lines, so 1 second. So while we wait for Chewa's hand to be taken off the lines, 0202222073 will get you in. For you guys who said you had questions for him when he comes back, send it through and I will definitely get it. Bro, so since you left, you've done so much. I think we're basically going to do a recap of all the things you've done.
Yeah.
Okay. When you left, soon as you left, I think after 2 weeks, I saw you do something with a very big football team.
Yeah.
Which team was it?
That's Birmingham City.
Birmingham
Football
City.
Club. Yeah.
Football club. Okay, move. I think one will work. Move this to the side. Speak. Let me see.
Hello.
Yes, it's perfect. It's perfect. Let's just use this one. Yeah, it's perfect. When the devil wants to work against you, and he also has plans against it. So Birmingham City FC called on you. Yeah. How? That's what we want to figure out. How did that happen? You did a great job for them, by the way. I saw the work. I loved it.
Yeah.
I was very happy because it's a Ghana brother doing his thing. Sure. How did that come about?
I think there was an exhibition where I was invited to bring just a peep. Show what I do. And Birmingham is Ozzy Osbourne is well known in Birmingham. Yeah. He's like one of the legends from Birmingham. Yeah. His band Black Sabbath is in Wolverhampton where I live. So I had no choice but to paint Ozzy Osbourne because something that will draw the attention to me. Yeah. So at the event was the owner of the Birmingham Football Club. So seeing the painting, he just gave me a chance. Like, I need you to do paintings of all the legendary footballers that had passed through Birmingham City.
So just like their Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame. So I actually started with Jude Bellingham.
Okay.
Yeah, because he hasn't seen me paint in action. Okay. So he wanted to see an action piece, like so that I can get the job done. So I painted Jude, and it was well received. Jude came around, took pictures. He posted it. Birmingham City FC posted it. Then I got the job.
You got the job.
Yeah.
So now, what are some of the benefits you get for this? I know obviously you charge, right?
Yeah.
I personally experienced the kind of work you put into getting works like this done. But then after you finish, how does it work? You get your money and you go and you don't say, okay, this is still my piece or what? How does it work?
There is a relationship, Okay. Relationship is the actual currency, understand? So it's not, even though you get paid, but the focus is not really money, because through that, I think I was celebrated, honored not long ago before I came. Okay. I had painted the Member of Parliament for Birmingham and also the Member of Parliament for London. They went on an expedition. They climbed the Mount Everest and they took a picture. I think they took a selfie on Mount Everest. They sent over the picture to me and I painted it. And recently I was honored. And I think it's on my Instagram somewhere where I was signing like 250 pieces of artworks to be sold. Yeah, so
I think for people who know you like myself, we know you as ASHENSO.
Yeah.
But just help us understand how big you are in the UK. When we read about you online, online says a lot. Yeah. But how do you spend your day? Run us through a regular day for ASHENSO. If you go out, do you get recognized? Run us through it.
ASHENSO doesn't go out.
Crazy guy.
ASHENSO doesn't go out. If you see me out, you see me maybe where I'm going to get materials to work.
Okay.
Or where I'm delivering paintings.
And the place you get materials to work, do they know who you are? I think that should be the right question. Do they know who you are? Do they know how big you are?
They have an idea. They have an idea because it's a number of us. I started from here. I started with a number of artists who are all doing well. It's just by grace, maybe I find myself where I am. And I think everybody is doing well in their own corners. Yeah. So ASHENSO is not the outing type. I don't club. I don't party. I don't have fun. I don't have a social life.
But you think if you had that, people would still people would move to you.
Yeah, if I had that, I think that's the only thing I'm missing. But it's not like missing because I don't really have time. Okay. I'm always booked. Like I'm always doing something every day. Even right from here, I'll have something to do. Yeah.
Do you work with a team?
Yeah, I have my team. I have my faithful boys that have stayed with me for like 18, 20 years, and we're still doing this. Yeah,
we're still doing this.
Yeah,
but I mean, don't you think at some point you have to maybe leave the work to them, and then you go out and
that's impossible. That's impossible because anybody working with me wants to have my signature, wants to have my touch on the work. So I don't leave it to people to do. They just be around. They assist me. Let's have conversation. Pass this one to me. Let's do this, do that. Yeah, that's how we do it.
But are they also gradually becoming artists on their own? Will they be able to produce their own stuff if you leave them?
Well, if I'm not around, everybody is positioned properly. Like my driver is actually a driver. My painter who does the mass painting before I do the artwork on the board is actually a painter. And my young boy who is sometimes does the outlines for me to do the graffiti or paint. Yeah, he's an artist. So they all have something to do when I'm not around.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Now, after you left, the UK, I mean, that's where you're based.
Mm-hmm.
I saw you on a US tour, which is something you had told us you were going to embark on.
Yeah.
I saw you on the street. We're going to take it bit by bit. There was a part where you did a piece at Times Square.
Yeah.
And the most iconic, in my opinion, is the piece you did for Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Just like I asked about the football club one.
Mm-hmm.
How did that come about? Is this something they commissioned you to do, or something you set out to do yourself? Just run us through where the inspiration itself came from, how you started, when it caught their attention, and how far you went with it. Because I did see a big interview. We'll talk about it, of course. But how did it start?
With the Rick Ross piece, Stoneboy is my friend.
Yes.
Stoneboy
He's a brother,
is my guy like that. Yeah. So we were having a talk when he mentioned Rick Ross. I can throw his tea out here. So he mentioned Rick Ross. I'm like, why don't we do something for him? Like when you're going to see him, you can get him a painting to say thank you.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. Yeah, it's a good idea. Just do it. Let me take it. But it was huge, so I was wondering how he was going to transport it.
Carry it.
So, but he was able to do it, and the painting was in the States for months before I went to the States. So I went to the States. But it was in somebody's house. It wasn't with them yet.
Okay.
So when I went to the States, I visited Times Square.
Hold on. Stoneboy actually carried the big piece you did.
Yes. To the state,
paid for it himself, and carried it to the US.
You don't know how amazing that
behalf.
guy is. Yes.
Wow.
Yes, easy like that.
Great guy, man.
The plan was actually for him to give it to Rick.
Yeah.
His time
moving,
is So he gave it to this nice guy who kept it for so long. So when I went to the States, I visited Times Square once, and I saw all these TikTok dancers and everything. I was like, oh, what can I also do? Maybe I can raise a canvas, put it on an easel, and just paint something. So I did one. I named it Our Grandmother, and the whole idea was to do a collection and name it Made in Times Square. So during the project, I had painted a lot. I had painted Rick Owens' wife, Layla Michelle, and I did Nigel Sylvester when he released the Jordan Force, and I did Kai Cenat. Then I did Jay-Z, which actually caught fire. I followed it up to Rock Nation office. Then the whole Rick Ross thing came back again when they saw the painting. So I was invited over.
Wait, so when you dropped the piece for Rick Ross, you basically just wanted to send Stone something to give Rick Ross as a piece of appreciation for their relationship.
Yes.
So you had no intention whatsoever of meeting him. You just sent something. At least he would see that your name is on it and appreciate it. But it's basically a gift from Stoneboy to him.
Yes.
It's a gift from you through Stoneboy to him.
Yes.
And then after you went to the US to do your tour, you had that. You didn't have that in mind.
I didn't. I had started something different.
Yes, you did a Times Square piece and all that. And then it came up again.
Yeah, it popped up again. Then I was invited. Then all of a sudden I was signed as a brand ambassador. I'm like, Okay, I can't mention that one, so it's fine.
So, and this is the Bel Air house,
right?
Yeah,
the Bel Air house.
Did they ring you? Did they send an email? Was it a DM?
So there is a brother there called Kojo Bel Air. He is a Ghanaian as well. and he helps with promoting Ghana stuff, you know, and he's an artist as well. He does he has a brand called Animated People. So he does this cap with the ears and all of that. He owns that brand. So he put me on, like, bro, we can push this, we can get this to go far. And so I started telling him my ideas of where I really want to get to with this, you know, like we do, let's say, series of painting celebrities in their homes whilst they just sit and watch, you know, just to, you know, because, you know, my biggest dream is to have a painting done in Madison Garden where people just sit and watch me paint with some symphony orchestra going on in the background, like live music, you know, while they just sit and watch me paint. So telling this to Kojo is like, yo, bro, you have already started. Because Rick Owens knows you, this person knows you, this person knows you, Rick Ross knows you. So just I think a week ago, Rick Ross they called me on a video call. And I was with Rick Ross. Yeah, I even had to screen record it. It was I had to screen record it. So they called me, and he was thanking me for the praise. Bro, you know what you've done. You know what you've done. We need a bigger piece like this in my house. So we're talking about all of this, and I had to come to Ghana because, you know, I don't want to lose touch with my people. So,
and so while all this was going on with the Bel Air conversation, I think the most iconic, you know, part of seeing this, and guys, I'm saying this because I know him, you know, I follow him. Like, Anthony Payne is my guy. It's a name I gave him myself. You got interviewed by the CEO of Bel Air.
Yeah.
You know, you really sat with him.
Yeah.
Is that interview out?
No, it's not out.
It's not out.
We need this to make it happen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, man. It barely happens, you know, and I'm saying this because we know where it starts from. Just let me ask this question, right? What four things keep you going? I mean, you're just one of us, okay? You had your upbringing, and for people who don't know this, you can refer to our first interview. We're not really speaking much about his growing up in Ghana because we already did that. Today was just a touch base on, you know, all the things he promised he was going to do and how far he's gone with it. But then this guy grew up in Takoradi, moved to Accra with nothing, started painting, doing his thing, ended up in London, and has now painted almost everybody, bro. You have pictures with our former president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. You painted the king,
the king,
the kind king of the United Kingdom, you know, the king of Britain. I beg your pardon. You know, you painted him. You've met everybody. What four things intentionally keep you going? What things keep you motivated when you wake up? What four things do you keep in mind? You know, as motivation for people who are coming up in your field as well.
Yeah, I think first of all it will be my mom.
Okay.
I always want to make her feel like she did right, raising me the way she did, because she raised me single-handedly, and I wasn't a stubborn child. I wasn't a stubborn child. Like, because my mom could literally tie my feet to the table on top of which she sews. So
and that is not a stubborn child.
Nah, because it's not to be. But I might leave. You know, I might just leave, and by the time I had closed from school and we are not going home yet, I need to come and wait for her at the shop. So I'll just be under the table. She will pass on papers to me. I'll be doing my own sketch. I'll pass it back. We have that relationship. Like, I'm not going to go anywhere. And even tying my feet to the measuring tape, I loved it. Like, you know, it's like, okay, we'll do this together, you know.
No, but your mom is a genius because years later, Americans have developed that, you know, they have leases.
Oh yes, you see that?
So
yes,
they don't go anywhere.
Yes.
I actually have one,
yes.
by the way.
Yeah, because she'll be busy sewing, and she wouldn't want to, you know, all of a sudden I'll come to her mind oh, where is he? I'm there. I'm already under the table. So
she inspired you to get into this?
Yeah, my mom never stopped me for once. So many times I say I don't have a struggling story when it comes to art. Maybe if I did music, I would have had a struggling story because they didn't want me to. Because they didn't want me to. So my mom had supported me throughout, and so she's part of the reason. And the next reason is me wanting to throw more light on the art in Ghana, so that in Ghana, maybe a few years to come, when they mention art, it's not going to be just about music and movie.
Yeah.
Because this is the foundation.
Yeah.
The sketches, the preliminary sketches, prototypes until we come to the actual piece. We are the foundation. We're the reason why you dress and you look cool. We're the reason why you choose those colors that you wear. We're the reason why you want to do. Yeah, we're the reason why you want to wear baggy jeans instead of skinny jeans, because we change the fashion. So art is life. Art is the reason why we are. You understand? Because before, from hieroglyphics, like I see the moon, to alpha, beta, gamma, to even we used to have omega and all these things before ABCD without the vowels. So this is us. We're the reason why you even live in your house is the way you live in, the construction and everything. Before it became what it is, it was just a piece of sketch from an architect then. So, but when we're talking about art in Ghana, we only talk about music and movie. And, they come back to us to do the graphics, we do their CD covers and all of that. And they don't give us the praise, So I said this here the last time I came. I want to tour all the secondary schools and universities in Ghana that offers visual art. Give it back to my school, Agri Memorial Science Secondary School.
And they were expecting you last week, you didn't go. So when are you going? Shame on you. Agri Memorial School. ASHENSO was supposed to come last week.
I was ready.
They actually set up.
Yeah, I was ready. That's why he knows about it.
And then because of car problem, car mess up small. No,
thank you.
Your man saying no, make we shift and go next week.
Yes.
But he still indeed will come.
Yeah, I will come.
He's made a promise here on radio. He's kicking the tour off at Agri Memorial.
Thank you for mentioning it, so that they will know that I actually was gonna come.
But come.
But I know fit. Yeah,
it's all good.
Yeah.
So to motivate the industry to change the narrative, the final one will be.
The final one will be lifestyle. I think I'm a walking piece of art.
Okay.
The way I talk, the way I walk, the way I move to people. Like, people be asking, so how do you meet all these people? Like, how is the approach? Because some of these people, when you approach them, they might not even have a conversation with you. I think it's an energy, and it's how you, like the airbender, it's how you bend the energy. Like, you have to see yourself do it before it happens. So me, everything I do, I see myself do it in my mind's eye before it happens. My driver was asking, so when you get there, what are you going to say? I said, I don't know. I don't know, but the moment you sit in the energy, like Befa, that's it. Yeah.
By the way, through this, ASHENSO has promised he's going to do other interviews. I think the last time we did ours, people were reaching out to me to ask for him to come. Other brands reached out. He didn't want to go. But I have officially unleashed him. So if you want to talk to him and ask all the questions we've already asked, feel free. Come. We will connect him to you. He might do a thing or two different from what he's doing here with you. Here is home for him. YFM is ASHENSO and ASHENSO is YFM. So he's officially open. You can send him a DM on the socials and then get that going. My brother, let's talk about your life outside painting. You mentioned that you barely go out, but you definitely want... you definitely have one or two things that entertain you. I'm saying this because I've been to your studio. So ASHENSO has given me a very nice piece. We'll do that outdooring on the 25th of December. We'll officially outdoor the piece that I have, the new one. I think people.
But you are doing your chest today, right?
Is it?
You are doing your chest today.
Like here?
Yeah.
By the way, let me say this on radio. You see the way they lie that. You see the way they lie that, tattoos and yeah. It pain brutal. See, it pain brutal. I know Caroline is listening to me. I have friends, Slim, all of my friends who are listening.
No, you should have eaten enough. You should have eaten enough.
No.
Fill your stomach.
Come here, let me grab this one in. YFM has a walking signboard. Come. You should be what?
Dehydrated.
So YFM has her own signboard. See,
okay.
She has one here.
Yeah.
There's one on her leg. We can't show that one, but if you can, see, she has one on her leg. She's a walking signboard. Go and talk.
Coloring book.
A coloring book, yes. Delphina is a coloring book, and Delphina for so many months would tell me, "Oh, Charlie, get a tattoo. It's not painful until I really sat down to." And so this is my tattoo experience. It is not a thing for the weak. It is not for the faint-hearted.
Why are you scaring them? It's nothing.
Some corners will pain your elbow in here. At the end, where the bones are, these are things they don't tell you.
You never check the chart before going.
You never do what?
Check the chart.
There's an actual chart.
Yeah, there's a pain chart.
No, which one? Wanna? Yeah. Oh, hey, Ganj. Ganj is closing already. Yeah. So there's an actual chart you're supposed to check, but since ASHENSO is my friend, he didn't give me any chart.
You don't need it.
And the thing about tattoos is that I think I need a whole interview for this. You should come back and interview me. The thing about tattoos is that, Ganj,
him come here around the time he came, because I definitely know this talk won't end now.
It won't end now, eh?
He should have been here somewhere around like 10:30
or 9 a.m. Sir.
Yeah,
we'll do another one and have a whole talk, maybe probably on video. But listen, you see, tattoos are such that once you start, you'd have to finish. And there's always that, especially if it's your first time, there's always that sense of regret that sets in right after the machine touches your skin. Once you start seeing it deposit the ink in your skin, you're like, what have I done? But at that point, you cannot stop, because if you stop, now the question is, why do you have that there? And so the last piece we did, this guy knew I may change my mind. So if I tell you how fast he did the outline, and then after we did the outline, he's like, if you want to continue, fine. If you don't want to continue, I've let you with a permanent mark. So do check the charts. I'm not scaring anybody. Aside the painting he does, he's a tattoo artist. He's a great tattoo artist, by the way, a very great one. Let's go over some of the people you've worked for. Aside Stoneboy, because I know you mentioned Stoneboy again. Mm-hmm. Aside Stoneboy, who have you done, and what is the most difficult tattoo you've ever done?
Okay, difficult. Like the longest I've stayed on the tattoo.
I don't know what you define as difficulty.
Maybe, that's why I'm struggling.
Maybe the time.
Yeah, maybe, I would say the longest I've stayed on the tattoo was a tattoo that I did, a full back tattoo that I had to take 3 days to do, and it was 3 continuous days.
Like you guys had to rest in between, or you were going.
You take a break in between, but like.
But he's there. He doesn't leave and go and come back later.
3 days straight, full back. That's the longest I've stayed on a tattoo.
Wow. Do you love music?
Yeah, had it not been art, I should have been a musician.
You should have been a musician.
Yeah.
You started as a rapper?
Yep.
You look like a rapper.
You already know.
You look like a rapper.
Yeah, I started with
so
rap.
you started with a lot of the Takrady guys. Papi Prof, shouts going out to Joel Orleans.
Yeah.
So I met ASHENSO through Joel Orleans.
Mm-hmm.
He loves Kofi Kinata music as well.
Yes.
And which of the Kofi Kinata songs are we playing for him? I wanted to give him one of the songs.
Boss man.
No, I wanted to give him one of the Kofi. Which one? Antiama. Only your favorite.
What should I do with it?
No, I just want to listen to.
Okay.
I just want you to listen to it.
Okay.
And then tell me what you love about the song.
I love every Kinata song, so Antiama is fine.
Onipa.